Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Void Pack 2, coming back. I have to show off a different spot because I'm starting to do more work off screen. As I said, I was going to work on something new. And I finished up this path, connecting this to over the here. But wait, there's more, as the late and great Billy Mays always said. Also down here as well, just to give me some different options of where to stroll around. Down here, I moved these, obviously, as I said that I already did. Showed it on screen last time as well. Also moved this down, so now we have a nice way to walk over. And we've moved the capacitor banks down here. And what's this? A new item? I made some item conduits. I've also got the auto sieves and auto hammers in my inventory because we're going to work on moving that probably to right here. How I'm going to work that out in the space I have, not sure, but I'll figure it out. So that's what we're going to be working on this episode together. Problem solving. I may have to maybe move these right here just to have some extra space. But yeah, right here is where it's going to go. With that, it's going to connect to those. But how it's going to connect, I will show you in a second. Let me just go up here. And I don't think I did anything else. Oh, yeah, there's one more thing in that I did off screen before I show you that. I also created these paths as I said I would. I need to harvest these, so I'll probably get that taken care of as well. So, just made that so I'm not prickling myself when I try to go to and from. And then the last little bit I did was, as you can see, a row of chests, but I also cleaned up everything over here, as I promised. Just a little stairway to get up and down really quick. And then I have these connected. Each individual color will lead to something. Like I said before in kind of my planning phase of last episode is chest of cobblestone, chest of dust, chest of sand and gravel. This I've just labeled with Ardite because I don't really use Ardite that much, and it at least lets me know dust, sand, gravel. So that is what it's all about with these. So I may upgrade these later to chests, to gold chests I should say. So that's not a bad idea either. So that is what we're going to be working on this episode. Let me just make sure I have everything I need in my inventory because I know I'm going to need some other stuff besides just these. So give me a second to kind of plan it out on what I want to do, and I will be right back. Alright, I kind of looked through. I didn't really see anything else I needed outside of these. So we will just roll with it and kind of see what we need going forward. So actually, I just thought of something. See, I didn't do a very good job. Because I realized we're going to start this process with cobblestone. Well, I need some more, I don't know what those are. I can't think of the name. There we are, transfer pipes. I'm going to need the transfer pipes to start the process off with the gravel. So that's where we're starting off. I think we'll probably have it come around the corner around here, I'd say. So now we can kind of get rid of some of this ugly pipe. So hopefully I can make this process a little bit cleaner, if at all possible. That will be the goal of this project here. Oops. Oh my gosh, double fail. So let's see, we have auto hammer, so that will get, actually let's move it over one. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be the best strategy in terms of hooking it up with power. And then we're going to want, again, this is something that I have not planned out. I'm just going to kind of see how it goes. So plan will probably go something like this. We're going to get this to start hammering gravel. I think I probably will need, excuse me, oops. I need an empty hand when I try to do this. Actually, I think I'm done with those, so that can be my empty hand. So I'll probably need an item filter because what I want is gravel to be taken out and brought over here. So I think that might be a good mid spot. This will then extract gravel, put it into here to give me the materials, and then I thought I had, there we are, that's what I was looking for, because I knew I was smart and I knew I wanted to drop it down a little bit just so I had some more room to work. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm kind of clearing my throat here. Well, not only was I doing a lot of off-screen work, I decided to have a little lunch. I had some reheated pizza. Yummy. Pizza is one of my favorite things to eat. I like a lot of, I don't know if pizza is really considered Italian because it's, I don't know, it's more of an Americanized thing, but either way, had some pizza last night, reheated it. So anyway, continuing along here, probably going to need some, more cobblestone. Perfect. So we'll just have a jump up here. So then this will extract to just trying to think. Okay, so we're gonna have gravel go to a chest. Obviously, once it's full, it'll stop pulling it. Gravel go into another hammer. And then one go down here to sieve it. Perfect. So then we'll just kind of copy and paste this design. I think is going to be the most efficient. And again, we're going to put an auto sieve right here. And with a node right there. And this should just kind of help clean it up. And then the last one will be this hammer, which will then produce dust. Bam, and bam, bam, and bam. I think that's what I wanted now. Let's just make sure. Just got an email, so I gotta check that really quick. So now with, oops. Now with where that is, see, the thing that I like about this now is that it's going to be really easy to just disable it so it doesn't connect. Oops. However, I might need something to, let's see, we're in Ender IO, so we need an Ender IO wrench. I think this is it. Yet a wrench. So we need electrical steel and a basic gear. I guess we can make that really quick. Do we have electrical steel? Have I gotten it from a box or a bag? I think so. There we are. Nice. And then a basic gear. Where'd it go? Basic gear is cobblestone and sticks, which I can definitely do. So hopefully I did this in the right order. Hopefully this will then help me, oops. Got a hair on my tongue. Hopefully that'll allow me to disconnect them, because I don't want them to, but it shouldn't matter. Ooh, not only am I clearing my throat, I am sneezing. Okay. Oh, there we are. Nice. Oops. So there's one block in the way. But now that's taken care of. I don't think there's any way I can make this any closer than what it is. So now it's going to be programming all of the pipes to make sure they lead the right way. That is going to be very tedious and boring to watch. I'm almost predicting it now. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to do that all off screen, clean this up, and hopefully I can get that working the way I want it to. So give me one moment and I will be right back. Thanks. Alright, so I'm almost done here finishing up. I'm just going to quickly show the last couple on how I've been doing this. So the first thing I do, I might have to double check some of these, but I kind of started at the top and worked my way down. Let me just fix this really quick. I want that to be insert, and I want that to pull without. So these intermediate cables do not matter the color. So we can do that. But these ones pulling out do matter. So right now we have this one that's going to be dust. So we need to figure out what is going to be pulled out and go into like basically a chest that's going to be dust. So I originally assigned that as green. So this one's actually going to be the easiest one because green is its default. So now all we need to do is just say, that actually might be a problem. It may not though, because all we have to do is just turn that off. Now the last thing is where things that do happen to sieve. So this is going to be stuff that goes into the dust chest. So that one is right here. So then I check and it's going to be purple. So then once it's extracted, it'll then go through the purple line essentially. And it'll go into that chest, ideally. So now we can close this up because I'm pretty sure we did everything we need. And now we need to just extend the power cables, which might be something that I decide to move to the back just to clean this up even a little bit more. Now the problem comes is we don't have... Okay, so these are going to be filtered out somewhere. Not quite sure where that went, so I need to find where that goes, because I want to take that off so then I can have these hammers in there. And there it is. It went into sand. So that'll be the next thing that I do is create filters for these to exclude pulling out these hammers, because I don't want them to. Or rather, a filter where it just says gravel's going to come out here. But at least right now, these are somewhat working. So really quick, I'm probably just going to switch these power cables to the back just to clean it up a little bit more. And I will work on making some filters. So I will be, excuse me, right back. Alright, coming back here, showing kind of my progress here now. I cleaned it up a little bit by adding, well, by subtracting the power cables from right here. To move it to the back, which I think helps quite a bit, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wall this off with panels, and you're not going to see any of it, which I think is going to look great. So what I also did is I added item filters, which were very easy to make. I did have to use a hopper, but I already had some pre-made. So luckily it gave me 3, which was perfect for what I need for just this, for the demonstration. And then I'm going to copy that onto the other 2. And probably when I'm also off screen, I'm just going to double check to make sure I've crossed my T's and dotted all my I's before I panel it off. But basically all I did was when I put it in there, it automatically made whitelist. So instead of blacklisting the hammer from coming out, I just whitelisted what I want to come out from this filter. So I just did that on all 3 of these, that I want gravel coming out of all 3 spots. I probably could have made it even simpler possibly by just making one cable, one item cable come out that then gets split, but I think then I would have to use a lot more colors. This system works for the reason of I only need to adjust these 3 colors on top and the 3 colors on the bottom. But I don't know. There could be some room for improving this later. I just think for now it works. You know, if it works, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. That's what I was wanting to say. So now I'm able to have my hammers in here without them getting pulled out. Only the gravel will. So hopefully we can start getting some backlog eventually. Right now, I'm not seeing that happen, which I'm not quite sure why, but again, I think it's just for the fact that it's not making this not producing gravel fast enough. Plus, we also have this inventory up here that needs to be filled up. So that's probably going to be the first thing it's concerned with. So what I'll do is I'll at least throw a stack in here just so it can start working, and I'll probably throw a stack of sand in here, or yeah, just so it has something to do, because right now it's not doing a whole lot. But I may have just kind of worked myself backwards, and right now this isn't getting pulled out, so I need to also check on that as well. So anyway guys, I'm going to continue double checking this, and I'll show you once I'm all done with it. Be right back. Alright, coming back here, getting things finished up. I will show you the complete result in just a second underneath, but wow, look at all this extra space we have now. Everything's all cleaned up and nice looking. We're getting everything squared away. Hopefully we can start getting some backlog. What I need to do now is start filling up these chests, because right now I'm actually going to get rid of some of these panels and the cobblestone, why not? So this chest right here has been my backlog of stuff. Probably get rid of that. But right now I'm having a problem with it keeping up, just due to the fact I have all this extra material right now. So what I'll do is I'm just going to uncompress this stuff and throw it in here. Hopefully that will help start getting it to what I actually need it for. Still have a lot of dust here, but without further ado, gonna take the long way to build suspense. Got it all sealed up, and bam, look at that. Nice little windows into kind of what we're all about here. So just throwing a stack there. Yeah, it's taking a bit here. What I'm probably gonna do, my next kind of little project will be adding books for like efficiency and make it faster. Right now, we don't have anything, any build-up, so it's going to be kind of a waste. So I might just wait on that for now. I also was wondering why this wasn't processing through. It's because those chests up there are full. So this will start that backlog, hopefully. The ones that it is taking out is ones that are already done. So that's good. So sand right now should be still not making a backlog. So definitely something I'll have to look into. Oh, maybe it's because gravel's kind of the hold up right now as well. Because I don't know what its priority is right now. But like I said, I'll just let it run for a bit and kind of see what I can do with that. But for now we're good. So I'm just going to get this extra dust thrown in here, because I might do that off screen and fill up these chests. But I can get all these extra pipes put away, which is great. And bam, bam, bam. All right, nice. Another thing that I need to also work on off screen is I put in a bunch of iron, and now I have a lot of iron, which is good. I took it out of, I don't even know which one, but Yeah, so that will be something to worry about. I'm kind of getting a little lag here. What are my frames at? 57, 60. So I guess it's not too bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. But we should get this filled up here. I might help it along by using this hammer to crush up some gravel and just fill them up. Because once those are full, then I think the rest of it will fill up. But yeah. I might at some point want to improve this again by making this automated. So if I put in iron blocks or whatever, I can, or like stuff to get smelted down, this can be automatically processed out. But for now, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't really use it that often. Really, the only ones that I need it for right now is just iron. That's really all I need for anything. But yeah, so the kind of the next piece, we'll just start getting machines lined up over here. So when I do need them, I don't have to pull them out of the chest and hook them up. They'll already be hooked up. So, kind of trying to figure out which ones. Generator, which I could put in and hook up. I made an extra filter and I didn't realize. Yeah, so that should be good. We'll probably put like kind of Ender IO machines and thermal expansion kind of in different spots. So I'll get those hooked up off screen as well, and hopefully we can start adding more machines. But yeah, I'm really liking where things are going with this island. As I've said, a couple times before, I think it looks great. Like, honestly, still one of the best islands I've ever made. It's different. It's, kind of that Coliseum style, where everything just leads into the center. I like the trees that I have that I don't need to chop down because I have plenty of wood and I have spots to chop down. This spot over here I think looks really cool. Hopefully I can expand that out a little more. It just makes it tough with not having a builder's wand, that all this has had to be done by hand. I haven't had flight yet, so it's really cool to see all this that I've done without flight, because usually once you start getting flight, that's when you can make more creative structures, but I haven't done that yet, so that's been really, really cool. But yeah, I think I do want to kind of make that smelter higher. I'll kind of add maybe something a little underneath here for automation, but yeah, it's looking really good over here. How many do I have left? Quite a bit. I think that's what's making it lag, is that I'm taking out the iron. That's probably what drops my frames a little bit. So yeah, I think what we'll do to finish off this episode is open up a couple more bags like I tried to do. So these chests are starting to fill up very, very slowly. I probably could have these stairs go all the way down or something, but I think it looks fine right now. So let's see, getting some more backlog of certain items. What I might do is, yeah, I don't know if I want redstone to be down here. Huh. Or at least give this machine something to do. So it does seem to kind of or at least it tries to evenly dispense it, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll see though. But anyway, let's open a couple bags. I know we're kind of right at our stopping point, but let's open up a bag or so, because I want to get rid of them. I really do. We'll do one uncommon and the rest will be rare. All right. So again, we'll just make a pile of... Can I fit these anywhere? Nope, so those will be thrown away. That can be thrown. Iron we'll keep. That can throw, keep. And iron, love the iron. Keeping the miniature heart. Whiskey bottle can throw. We don't need any more mega rubber tree or that. But I'll take mana steel ingots. That I always will. I don't think I need that. That I'll keep. There we are. So simple as that. Thankfully, it doesn't take very long to open some of these bags anymore, just because I kind of know what I need and don't need. And also, throwing away is much easier because I can just throw them in that trash can. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this episode. Hopefully, I'll get some more things done off camera in between episodes that I can show you guys on the next time. Take care and have a good day.